as the desk have covered. It's time to see if this curveball pays dividends early. First shots traded out as ZywOo will start his advance towards short.
It's a full commitment towards B at this point. You can see Vitality just trickling through. It's only Alex is on the bomb side, though. He is isolated at this point, trying to find that first key frag towards the side. Not going to happen for them. It's a 4 versus 3. The flanks come in as well. The bomb goes down. dupreeh, he pretty much shuts the entire round down here. RPK removing the equation as well. It's a very clean round from Astralis. He committed towards A. They didn't see this coming at all.
You can tell Device had his knife out. That's a rarity. And is Zipex still standing tall? He needs to be silenced, but dupreeh's there as well. 2 CTs left, and it's going to be on long that they manage to stand completely and totally up against Vitality. Only Apex and ZywOo. They do have the bomb down.
ZywOo with 79 HP knows he needs to find a pick here, and he's looking towards the CT steps right now. Players all around him. Massive advantage for Astralis, considering they have the incendiary and the smoke. That's a great shot, brings us back to a 2-on-2.
He's got a chance of Magisk, but the timing doesn't seem to favor him just yet, and Magisk will strike. Apex in the meantime did the same, and so a 1 versus 1. Time favors Apex though, and across, Magisk does have the advantage of trying to bait him out, but time just does not enable him to do so. This should be the first for Vitality, and Apex ensures it.
They go for a B execution now, or even a contact play towards short. This could be enough. It's going to force at least 1 rotation for the B side of the map.
Magisk, oh my goodness, that was his chance to slow them down. Glaive finishes what he started, but there's more where that came from. RPK, he can't do anything, but ZywOo can. Zipex, as he descends from heaven, he's sent to hell. Now 2 versus 1. Device to stop Shox and ZywOo from securing the third. And smoke still on the site to guise the retreat. And they look to be leaning for that monster side. Flexible now, they can move and maneuver between short and monster. Keep his eyes split between 2 priority locations. ZywOo's waiting. And that will be 3-3. Actually in arrival, Alex is already swinging ahead of the smoke. Damage not quite enough for Magisk to go down. RPK not going to be silenced just yet. Back and forth. Magisk's doing good work behind the smoke, but he will be hunted down. Doing the flashbang dance in a second. Not so easy. It's dupreeh. He's arrived on the site exactly when he needed to, and now with Device in heaven, this makes this 2v2. Apex responsible for Device's position. Unawares and eliminated. Now dupreeh hasn't really got the time for this one. It might be saving towards the T-spawn again if he even gets away from it. Knife out, hoping to scarper away, and he will preserve. But Vitality, they persevere. 5 now to 3. That's 5 in a row, Henry.
Yeah, it's looking very good. Astralis, just before they commit.
At the moment, 2 standing, 3 on the site. But Zipex, he may not need help. Good damage on the first. Second as well. Alex, however, arrives on short. Perfect timing. Glaive, he was damaged earlier by Apex, and Alex is the one to finish what his teammate started. Another 2v2 on the B site. This time, however, Vitality, no health and no help for Shox. 1 versus 2. He can see the tip of Device's head. He wants to take his time. Patience will not quite give him the reward he so craved. And now dupreeh towards Graffiti as well. They're going to group up. Something you've often praised, Henry.
Yeah, these sort of scenarios, you definitely want to stay together if possible. He hasn't got time to rotate. Fake plant coming in from Shox. It does bait dupreeh out. Gives him a chance there, but great stuff from dupreeh. He gets his second frag of the round with that save.
At the front of this war on the B site. Just realizes he has to do something to clear jail and does send Apex home. Another one. Alex challenging, and Magisk keeping this site under lock and key. Around the smoke, he's able to reposition once more.
Yes.
Device makes it 2.
Great shot from Device. Magisk will continue to find kill after kill here on the B bomb side. That's 3 for him. Might be on for 4. It's going to be Shoxy, the last player here. Known for his clutch ability in the past, but this seems a stretch too far from him. As dupreeh will close things out. Both orbs coming online at that point, Device and dupreeh. We've just got back into this game now. You don't necessarily need another kill here. Device will take 1 more shot. Lovely one at that. And get them a 5 versus 3. The round is in their grasp now. It's up to them to give it away, but Device, he's not having any of that nonsense. It's going to be a 5-on-2 now of Alex and RPK remaining. And at this point, just consolation frags available for them. We'll see whether these 2 smokes and flashes have anything to say about it. Maybe get a plan of this with both smokes getting down successfully, but a little hard work before then.
Yeah, RPK, he's got a chance, but it's so... Oh, he's walking. Perhaps a chance, to bait the shot, a jiggle, but yeah, I wasn't expecting Device to have stood his ground. Same spot, 3rd kill for the Star Orper. And Alex not quite going down just yet. Takes 1 with him. Magisk caught. Very precise headshot. Will, however, walk into the dreaded scopes. You talk about the double AWPs, Henry, and they pick up all 5. dupreeh and Device deadly.
Yeah, look at deploying your utility. I love this one.
It's a different one.
Very innovative, waiting for them to rotate. So they pull 1 back.
Nice twist on that one. It will be dupreeh, however, to make things all the more difficult. Zipex as well. And familiar circumstances for what has been the highest hardest hitter of Vitality so far here on an overpass is Apex. Still 100 average damage per round. Double that of Glaive, who is now currently on the hunt. No issues, back turned. A spray and an eighth. Astralis, a bit more flexibility, and he's overwhelmed. And so is Zipex. This could be it. Vitality, they've got a little shot. They have to hit a bullet, though. It's not going to be Shox. Will it be Zywoo? He's on the sidearm. It doesn't matter. dupreeh, an ace, and half of them with a USP. He doesn't even need the M4. Amount of time elapsing. Magisk and Glaive collapsing. Big frags. Alex takes control of underpass, but Device does look to vie for control once again. Aggressive AWPing, but his barrel exposed. And Alex happy. Is in a clutch circumstance, and he has that Minister tag attached to him for a reason. dupreeh gone, but a 1 versus 5, perhaps an order of the tall variety. Yeah, it's a tough one. Smoked off, revealed his position, and trying to catch one through the smoke, but at what cost? RPK will finish it, and that's a half. 9-6. Astralis flying in, a flash over the top, and we are going to be seeing Zywoo to receive. He has to find more than one here. We need a multi-kill, trying to position, but the flash and the steps really catching him. Alex can't do much more either. They're overwhelmed, and it's looking so good for Astralis.
Yeah, it's looking very good indeed, but here comes Shox. He does deny the initial plan, and Apex pulls it back to a 2-on-2 as well. He's at 20 HP, however, and starts to rotate back towards A.
One kill, a one and done. dupreeh's low, Apex.
It is.
Oh, that's fantastic. He's even done damage to dupreeh. He's done enough. Apex, we talked about him, we highlighted him, and he's come into this pistol frothing at the mouth. 3 down, and round yet to be confirmed despite his best efforts. dupreeh, though, with 8 HP, 2 kills, 2 scalps affixed to his belt loops, but one more he needs, and he gets! He steals the round away from him with such low HP. 3.
Just to keep them a little bit interested on that side of the map as they fall back towards long here. That's where the bomb's positioned.
Shoxy's leaving long. He was longside toilets, but I think he's piecing it back together again. Humpty Dumpty. Yes, that's 1 and 2. The bomb as well, and the 7th for Vitality looking close to secured. But now, with Shoxy coming alive in the 19th round, it's all but a formality. Glaive, 4 HP. Yes, he found the first blood, but he will be the last.
Yeah, for sure. No way he's going to hold this one off. Great positioning there from Shox. A nice attempt from Astralis. I could see what they're doing there with 2 players so low, and they're actually right back in this game. This is a massive round here. The flashbang is spot on. Apex didn't see it coming, but Alex certainly does. Joined by RPK, they take the man advantage back, and they find themselves in a 4.
Once a third, he has the shadow, doesn't have the shot. It's RPK that does, though, and that's only a Mac 10 for Zipex. He can't even find himself the AWP. It's not going to benefit him. The Mac 10 did, though. Dinks on Alex. 4 frags from RPK. They're taking it in turns to come alive here, Henry.
Yeah.
And now RPK to be tested. Molotov does get extinguished. He can continue to hold his ground there. His team throwing a second smoke, a wall of smokes perhaps, designed by the CTs to funnel them all in, or you walk through grey screened. Zipex, though, does find just one. Shox clawing one back, and it goes...
Ooh!
Vintage Glaive, and then he extends it. A double kill. That transfer's ridiculous. All onto Zywoo. Was a 1v2, but now a duel. Zywoo not gonna have to adjust so quick, and Device saves it for Astralis. That's the 13th, and they break their silence after the 3 from Vitality.
Yeah, this is going to swing around in a few seconds when he hears the footsteps, waiting for the cue. Here it comes. It's Zywoo to strike first, but Device, he'll answer back. Bomb not planted, but headshots found. It's a 4 versus 3 now. No kits available, and bodies are hitting the floor left, right, and center. Still a minute on the clock. Astralis can apply the brakes at this point. Alex picks up the AWP, and RPK will get one more. It's a big miss from Alex. Can he recover? Certainly not. The perfect weapon for that sort of duel. The Mac 10. Lots of grenades, lots of activity, but he needs a 1 DJ. Can he find it? Certainly not. It's the AK-47 that will strike first. They put all their eggs in towards the A basket, and this might come back to bite them now. Got to retake the bombs out. SMGs and 5.7s here. They are dropping like flies as Apex and RPK are left in an impossible scenario. Armor and a 5.7. Not looking good. 6 rounds in a row required. Looking to get superior positioning. Up against the AWP there of dupreeh. He's got 6 HP, but Magisk making this one what? This is the kill that might decide the round here. Shox. He'll pull one back, goes down to 20 HP, and RPK knows he's in a compromised position here. dupreeh just waiting for a mistake.
Don't do it, RPK.
Does he want to go any further? Does he need the intel? Timing working in his favor now. He does swing around. He gets away with it.
As soon as he unzooms, what is that?
It's
and
enough.
Now he jumps into the crosshairs. A chance for a second as well. Can he tidy it up? Neat and tidy. Don't forget, Shox is low. Device's duel earlier made sure of that. And I think he's realized he's such a crucial component.
Down, presumably, but he's actually managed to get away here. Oh, dear.
No, and Magisk catches Shox. A big flaming flag telling him exactly where he was holding, and now it's RPK hunting for his triple. Can he save them? He can't. It's Magic Man that does it again and secures the first of the series. Astralis Vitality delivering. It's been a bit of a
staple for this for some time now, as we'll see Dupree challenge towards the B steps, and there's aggression from middle, and it's going to be an absolute disaster there. It's going to be ZywOo and Shox taken away from the round at the very start, trying to probe towards middle. They do a little bit of damage towards Device, but RPK doing a lot more here. Yeah. He gets him back in the round, and so does Apex. Bomb dropped here. They've got an entrance point.
And with the bomb on Jenny's, Apex has chosen to push up. He wants to make this fight really awkward. If they choose to double peek, one of them's low. It's not a viable strategy. Instead, they wait for Zipex. He arrives, jump peeking, trying to draw the crosshair, but Dupree beheaded. A second, perhaps, opportunity. Device does find Alex with that low HP. 3 frags to Device's name in this pistol. Started in middle, but looks like it could finish on B. Apex, he knows he wants to finish off that low HP player, and one bullet wasn't enough with just 1 HP. Device, his heart's still beating. Fight from Zipex as well. He can't finish it, and Device, how does he get away with that? 4 kills in the round.
Needs to be very careful. He can't give that one up, but it looks like this bomb site might be wide open. Just ZywOo here. He's being overwhelmed. He does pull one back. Smoked out, but maybe he's got a chance.
Yeah, that smoke does enable him to at least try and throw some bullets in the right direction, but the molly, good enough, spread deep, can't get back, and Device not only doing it with the Molotov, but the bullets as well. Apex shut down towards that sniper's roost. And RPK is just going to be scarpering to try and maintain that M4 and Kevlar, but Magisk, he's already on the scene and ready to shut him down, knife in hand, completely unawares. The tank falls.
Insane.
Let's watch Magisk. Oh,
hi.
Well, hello there, and goodbye.
They can win this. Looking good. Mage is still up.
And let's not forget that unchecked, at least for now. And Dupree, first one to go down. It's body shots to the spine. Magisk, 1 HP, even gets a frag. Similar to that of his teammate, but I feel like there's just too much damage echoing in this round. And yeah, confirmed, great shot from Shox just onto Magisk, and he still stands his ground. 2 kills with the lowest HP you can have, but it will still be cursed by the clock. Timing did not favor him there. First frag does, however, favor Astralis, and they continue to make things even more promising. And Alex, nearly 3. They're low as well. He's single-handedly keeping this site safe. The rotate can come in. Device, low. Zipex, similar. Bomb loose on the site. They have to commit to this eventually with only 18 seconds as well. This could very well turn around on Device's AWP. He's holding firm and holding strong. 2 kills. And Shox from behind. It's only going to be a couple of seconds before Astralis piece this one together and say nothing, elevator. Check your flank, because Zipex will be the first to do so. Falls. A second, perhaps possible. Device, should he miss this shot, he's edging away into the crosshairs, and Shox beheads another. 1 more to find, but it's Magisk who's gone for quite the adventure. Caught and fragged. Gosh, if that wasn't...
Manages to sabotage the offense towards B. It's a nice effort there with a flashbang. Shox is setting up Apex nicely. Could have got out of that, to be honest with you, but still, he sets them up. They still have a 3-on-2 advantage. Apex will set up Shox for a chance here with the 1-dig, but unfortunately doesn't connect straight away. Now the Molotov and smoke. He'll have to wait as his teammate's actually flanking from the B step. That's going to be Alex.
So a real chance here. Device, however, finding his double kill. That's the flank from Alex. It's connecting, and it's doing more than enough. Maybe not. It's Zipex. Another clutch added to the tally. ZywOo had his signature weapon.
They're going for a 5-man stack in middle, though. This is interesting. Mac 10 looks like it's taking care of business, but down to 2 HP once again. Tail between his legs. Dupree will scamper off back towards T-Spawn. Not before ZywOo will get at least 1 kill there, but good trade coming through. 2 versus 3, just about. Was closing these rounds out. Astralis are very good at putting the brakes on, and what
a chance for Alex to take away the hard hitter, and he does. There is still Kevlar in play, though. That crew's going to be handed around like a hot potato, and Zipex just hot catches him. Shox onto Device, and Dupree, another Dupree dig, delivering.
Yeah, Shox has been trying to force the issue with these flanks time and time again, and now they won't know the B's necessarily open, but, well, it'll be Glaive who walks in towards A. His teammates were getting ready to go towards the B bomb side. They certainly will now, but it's RPK. Great position for at least 1 kill here. That's all he needs as his teammate rotates in. They should be absolutely fine unless something disastrous takes place at this point. AK in hand. That first kill needs to be clean. They'll get both. No problem at all.
Put those SMGs, you know, just how aggressive. You know there's no armor. It's only P250s, and holding middle is Shoxy. Gets the first and the second with an MP9 and $1,200 in his pocket for the future rounds. Alex has also managed to get a little bit of a double kill reward, in contrast to that of the rifles. And his back turns, Zipex takes his hands off the mouse and keyboard, accepts his fate, and no.
Just wants to get stuck in. Can't find that quick second kill, though, and that's the bomb going down. This is a nightmare for Astralis.
Express delivery, and ZywOo finds form, a triple kill. That might very well be his first multi-kill round of Vertigo. Magisk, however, doing exactly the same back, and this time it bites just a little bit harder. RPK to clutch. 2 to find. Damage inflicted onto the Astralis members, but Magisk, if he goes for a straight-up plant here, he could get a double. They line up, and RPK, the tank, rolls over 2 in a split second.
Astralis is a boost from Shoxy towards middle. That looks like a kill to me, but Glaber's ready for it. Great shot. Flashbang from Magisk as well helps him out. Zywo, that's knife out. No idea they're that close, but Alex, he'll get the call. Looking for a double.
I think he might have been operating under the assumption that Alex was actively AWPing it just yet, and here's the tip of the head, a tap. He was not expecting that whatsoever.
That's really cool. Well done by RPK. Great first half from him so far. Majors, though, same story. 2 versus 2. And he runs around still with 25 seconds on the clock. RPK, he could have closed things out right there and then. It's Alex. Remember, he started the round with the AWP. He's now swapped over to the M4. Coming in from the B-steps position. He has a Molotov and a flash available to him. And more importantly, the kit as well. But he's up against one of the world's best in these sort of scenarios. It's Zipex, who's got a very impressive rating in terms of the clutches on Vertigo, but it's not going to work out for him this time. Alex.
Mike got the time to fully commit to the check, and not seeing the Molotov fly out just yet towards the sandbags. That means he goes completely unchecked. And now Shoxy, it's a guarantee. It's a complete freebie. 1 and 2, teaching us the basics of maths. Not quite going to find the third, though. But no time for this one. Magisk, unfortunately, he just has to accept that this round will not be his. Just strolling down the ramp, thinking about his choices in the last round of play. He'll be bringing that Krieg in.
Well, that's the second time that's happened in this first half so far. Astralis will be kicking themselves if it allows it to happen once again. Flash Dupree off, and he gets a great shot towards middle. Shox removed.
A missed shot from Shox and immediately punished. Dupree is his advance, expecting a retreat, and that's the frag he was looking for. The rest commit towards B. Glaive across and immediately eliminated. You've come to RPK's site. You better bring your best. 9 to 6 on the half.
Does upgrade to the USP now. They're going to start transitioning over. Fantastic shot from RPK. He hasn't missed many today. Zywo continues their rampage on this side of the map, and that should be it. The bombs can be planted. No kits available right now. They've got a smoke and a flashbang, but Apex, there's no way he's going down here. It would just take a missed shot from him, but he absolutely nails it right in the back of the skull of Zipex. And that's going to be their first pistol of the series so far. That's Magisk. That's Apex watching the flanks, making sure there's no funny business going on.
And many times in the lab working that one out. You can see the protocols in place. Apex, he's got his 3 nades flying through the sky. Device, he's flying through the frags. 3 now as he catches Apex's bottom. Finally, will be silenced, but Shox has been thrown to the wolves. 4.
Yeah, not much you can do with this one, but a couple of kills, considering they've got 0 money right now, would be big. But Dupree holds on strong, confirms a clean round there, only 1 player going down. It was Device, but he found nothing at all.
Nothing in the chat, though, so...
Oh, yeah, there's also crashing in chat, question mark. So something happened there. That looked too odd. But still, they might win the round.
Damage inflicted, we have to play on. 3 versus 3 as Magisk ensures level odds for this take. The bomb on the back of Shox was the one for the first contact. It's good damage, but the trade is not swift enough. And the smoke towards window as well. He's giving himself the perfect room to maneuver. A new line found and a frag as well. Zipex onto Apex. Falling to Shox, 2 so far. 1 last on the docket. It is Device closing in. He's still got the AWP. No sidearm in his grasp. Trying to draw the fire and hits the shot. My goodness.
Towards the A ramp. His teammates are just going to run in towards B. Hope for the best here. Make it look like this is the full commitment. The bomb won't be spotted. You will see after you kill each player, the bomb's still not there. So you're going to keep 1 player towards A at least. Maybe not. We have got Device who's left A, so the bomb will be planted. Decent effort here. This was a partial buy for Vitality. It gives every player on the T side now an extra $800 going to that next round. Maybe even gets a kill out of this. He does not, but like I said, that's extra cash that they desperately needed here. They had $1,900 after that partial investment per player. Loss bonus certainly racking up. Wow, that's a great way to get back into the round there. The flashbang from his teammate as well. Shox, he pushed all the way towards middle, makes a bit of a meal of the kill, but didn't take too much damage, so it doesn't really matter. That's absolutely fine. 30 seconds remaining. The bomb's actually outside the B bomb site right now. They're going for another cheeky boost here, getting Alex up towards the site.
It's a nice way to peek that kind of metal girder position we see people hold B stairs from. And Zipex, despite the flash, he gets the bomb planter as well. That was Zywo. Bomb's loose now, and Alex, he's got to find 2 players close quarters. Dupree's made things awkward. There's a smoke on the other side, no less. And with just 9 seconds, Shoxy, some ridiculous 3 taps is all he had to hope for, and instead it will just be Dupree's Deeg. And he doesn't connect the bullets. The flames bring him down to 2 HP. He's still not dead. He's still not dead. Instead, it's Dupree. Apex shuts down Glaive and Zywo. He has to get the bomb down, and now they've got a real shot at this. Advantages just swapping hands back and forth. Magisk now onto Apex. It's a 2v2. Will they calm down for a second? It seems they will.
It's an open plan here. 2 versus 2. This is the kill. RPK. He shows way too much there, and ZywOo had to connect his shot. It's not going to happen. They know exactly where he is. He is towards middle, that's for sure. No one towards B at all here for Team Vitality. dupree's going to take a bit of a gamble here and join his comrades towards the A side of the map. Molotov's being deployed now. RPK gets another frag. It's going to be a massive advantage for Vitality. They hightail it back towards the B side. Great call from Alex here. That should guarantee things. Apex can stay on this side of the map. That's usually his role regardless. If he gets one kill, call it done, and we will do. It's going to be 14-14.
Thrown already.
You can see Glaive is trying to back up Zipex any way he can here. He's in a really compromised position. I don't think he survives this one unless Glaive can save the day. He's up against the AWP now. ZywOo will have to take his scope away. He's in a lot of trouble here. Astralis have found a round out of nothing. It looked like they were absolutely done for there, but the flashbangs, the timing, somehow it all works out. The kills they choose are so precise at that point, leading only the AWP. And all of a sudden, Zipex gets the advantage, but not for long. It's a 3-on-2.
Bombs on Shox. Little later to the party. RPK is going to try and take this site. He's only got a Molotov, no smoke for the cross on Jens and Device. He's inflicting some damage, but taking some as well. All members of Astralis beneath 50 HP. A bullet will do.
Crumbles around them. In towards B. Vitality with the high HP there, meaning Astralis couldn't really challenge them either plant. Great utility usage towards the end of the round. The Molotov really segregated them. They're going to have to save.
Has no issues winning. Didn't need his partner in crime behind him, Magisk. But Apex looking to entry and already gets the info on towards Zipex, and Molotov will swiftly follow. Pulls out the smoke into a more defensive stance for Astralis. Glaive in support, but rather far back. And already losing one of the many prongs of this defense. Device, however, makes it clear that there is more on short. What? Magisk was ready for the boost of B from the T side, no less, in the first.
There's no one towards the B side of the map. Majors, bit of an off angle here. Baited out though by RPK, shoulder peek. Lovely work. It's given them some sort of access here, and Device might have to fall back with a boost.
Who said the veterans can't jiggle peek? And that's a shot from dupreeh. Apex. Gray screen, no issue. Bomb not down, 8 seconds. ZywOo's trying to find it, but Device is in the smoke. He's in the deagle, tags him up. 4 seconds, I don't know if he's got time.
No, he doesn't.
He's going to have to back away. And that's the round. A good frag. ZywOo keeping it going, and it's all... And there's more where that came from. Alex knows there's more pressure. He can hear Glaive advancing, but this time the movement was too strong. Ends up wide, and that bomb could end up planted. Magisk is going to make sure of that.
2 versus 1. Great shot from Shoxy there. Magis, though, he hasn't missed many himself. Oh, he's done very well.
Ballsy.
He's done very well indeed to get in this position. They have no idea.
RPK coming from ramp, but Shox, he is none the wiser that there is a bit of a fly in the ointment. Never mind. Quick reactions. And they save the day. Vitality fight on. 17-17, equalizing at our first overtime of our second map today.
It looked like Majis had done enough there. Like the fact he snuck by just as Shoxy was repositioning from heaven, but fantastic awareness from him, can't argue with that.
Aggression this time, mid-round, B aggression from the French. We've been talking about this a lot during regulation, but towards A is where the commitment comes, and ZywOo having no issue for the first. It's Device again, consistently lining him up, knocking him down. Shox does the same and traded. 2v2 as the bomb goes down.
This is so even right now. Everyone's hitting their shots. They're all playing very well off each other. It's coming right down to the wire. As Apex gets one through the smoke. It's leaving dupreeh now in the 2v1 situation. Map point for Vitality. A great round though from both teams. It comes right down to the individual duels there, and it will be Vitality coming out on top.
I think he's found an M4 somewhere, so that does give them a real shot. No smoke for this Molotov though, and that's going to be problematic. They do have kits, they can wait it out, and they can start to frag in the meantime. One gone, dupreeh's fallen. Zipex and Glaive left to take us to a second overtime. And Alex is already on the defuse, fakes it out as his teammate falls. Just onto Alex, he has to be the hero. He's hit another, on for the ace, clutch, but no time. And it looks like overtime has been completely secured. A very happy Zipex on the hunt, and we're going to a second. Anti-flash and connects. Brilliant from Alex, and now backs away safely. This could spiral though, because Magisk has the flank. They were ready for this, or at least Alex is, with shots like that. A smoke as well, the hero that Vitality need. He's going aggressive! He kills the bomb carrier, but Magisk has got time to plan.
Another clutch opportunity for Magisk here. 2 versus 1, Krieg in hand. First shot absolutely connects it, but he didn't anticipate ZywOo to be there so quickly. Hoping he can just stay in towards that ladder position. And RPK once again showing us how strong he is towards the
Did they forget what this man can do on B? They're coming back to the RPK domain. It's all on him. And double kill is all he finds. Bomb loose to be retrieved. And let's not forget that Shox was brought down to 1. loose threads. Oh, it was Shox eliminated. That full health didn't last too long, or rather that short amount of health didn't last. And so 19-19, we trading rounds. Only one exposed is Alex, perhaps conscious. He goes down, and now his team has to react, and you can see the smoke from Zipex anticipating a Molotov, but it's not going to avoid the nade. 2v3, 15 seconds. They really have to find a frag fast, and Astralis, you know they're not going to give it to them. Instead, on the cross, Device doesn't quite hit the shots he needed to, but Magis seems to be doing everything else. Shots, just a chance to breathe, but it will be the end of it all. Astralis securing it with a nice defuse. 21 on. That's all he can throw down towards the hot spot. But great shots. Apex gone, and his teammate was just a little too far behind, leaping through the sky, still down. Great fragging from Magisk, just 2 frags away from Astralis doing it in 2. To change things is Shox. He does get the smoke down. Does he get the bomb down? To cover is RPK. 4 versus 2 to survive. He's missed his first shots, not the second, but likely traded from the sniper's roost. It's Dupree to connect.
And here he comes to close things out potentially. Shox in a 1 versus 3, not going to work out for him. And there we have it. It is going to be Astralis closing things out in a 2-0 manner. But that's going to be the game of the tournament so far for me. That was a great map and a great series as well. Vitality showed up. You can't say they didn't.